As the war in Ukraine continues, Mainers are helping. Locals are not only spending money and sending supplies overseas, but also trying to bring Ukrainians here. News 8's James Corrigan tells us about one such Mainer and joins us live in studio with the details. James?
That's right, Terry. Tonight at the Maine Jewish Museum in Portland, Oleg Opalnik gave a talk called Witness to War, but it wasn't just him who spoke, as some of the Ukrainians he has housed here in Maine spoke as well. And as he told us today, it was the least he could do after the initial shock of the Russian invasion.
I was so depressed. I didn't know what to do. I was ready to go fight.
The early days of the war were hard on Oleg Opalnik, a Ukrainian who came to Maine in 1999 and now lives in Pownell. He watched in horror as his homeland became the battlefield of democracy, with his friends and family in the middle.
There was something dropping inside of me. I see the missiles hit the towns, exploding.
When did you start to take action to help people?
When all the people started to leave the Ukraine, I sent this message online, said, hey guys, if anybody over there need a place to stay, I can help you.
And help he did, housing 6 Ukrainian families in a multi-family unit he owns in Auburn. Donations helped furnish and stock the units.
I picked them up, I brought them to a place all furnished, fridge full of food. They didn't have to think about, oh, we don't have this, or what are we going to eat, where are we going to sleep.
When it comes to the war, not every day you hear about the war. How important is it to keep that in sight and in mind for the people?
Without US and Europe, Ukraine cannot win this, cannot protect themselves. Because it's such a huge machine coming and destroying and doing genocide against the Ukrainians.
To keep up awareness for the war, Oleg collected over 30 photographs of its horrors for the Maine Jewish Museum in Portland. The images displaying the harsh realities of the fight for freedom.
That's only one person. And you don't need to write anything over here.
No description needed.
No.
The photos are on display tonight as Oleg gives a Witness to War talk at the museum along with the Ukrainians he houses. It's a fitting connection for Oleg despite himself not being Jewish, as his family hid Jews in Ukraine during World War II.
The way they were hiding them, if you know that, like a pizza oven.
They lived in a pizza oven.
Can you imagine to save yourself, what would you do?
It's a fight that has continued throughout history, and for Oleg, is not over until his country is free again.
When you help people, you get rewarded. The personal you feel satisfied.
Do you feel satisfied?
No. It's one of those things, there's more help.
Now we were able to speak to some of the Ukrainians living in Oleg's units in Auburn. They say that the community has embraced them and has given them everything they've needed for their new lives in America as their homeland continues to fight for survival. Live in studio, James Corrigan, WMTW News 8.
A moving conversation there.